Today, just doing a quick review on collar grab. So I don't know if anybody got a chance to watch the videos explaining collar grab. No, so I'll just do a quickie. So collar grab is just a nice game to teach your dog that your hand reaching for them is a positive thing. And when your dog reaches the age, if you have a puppy where they're kind of a teenager and they want to play keep away, which drives me bonkers, having a dog that is excited about you reaching for them is really valuable. So basically all you're going to do with collar grab is you're going to have treats in one hand, and in the other hand you're going to reach and take your dog's collar, like take hold of their collar, and once you have a hold of their collar, you're going to deliver a reward. Okay, if it's food, do food. For this one, food is best, but if your dog is really into toys, you can use a toy if you want to. So hand in the collar first, reward next, let go. Hand in the collar, reward, let go, right? So you guys can go ahead and do a couple of those. I'm going to watch and make sure everything looks good, and then I'll tell you how we can progress the game. Good job. Good. And let go. And see if you can have it where it's a she. Yeah, where she can see your hand coming for her rather than the side of her head, where she can see you coming straight at. Okay, go ahead. Good girl. Let's see. Oh, that's so nice. Super. Super, super. And you can go ahead and swap hands and see how she does with that. That was really good.
She'll be fine.
Can mom do the other hand? I don't know. That was super smart. Okay, let's see how we're looking here. Awesome. So good. I will try to sound less happy.
Yes.
Good. Very good. Good. Hand coming toward is good. Awesome. Good. So see if you can do a little more, Tony, a little more deliberate hand first, followed by treat. So don't have the treat there quite yet, right? Because we don't want it to be a lure. We want it to be a reward. We're going to have to get you a treat bag or pockets. So put the treats all in one hand. Yep. And then the hand that's empty, reach for the collar. Good. And then hand the cookie. That's it. Awesome. Let's do one more of those. Go ahead and let go. Good. Okay. Reach for the collar. Good job. And deliver the cookie. Excellent. Okay, cool. So the next way that we can progress the game, we can make it a little bit harder, is by changing where you reach for the collar. So sometimes you might reach underneath, sometimes it might be on the side. And you know how sometimes people go to pet your dog and they put their hand over the top of your dog's head? A lot of dogs don't like that, but we can build value for at least you reaching over in case there's a situation where you need to reach and grab them from the top. So go ahead and do a little bit of work now on grabbing from the sides or from the top, over the top of the head. The game is the same, reaching for the collar, yes, and delivering a cookie. Super. Yeah, that's really good. Excellent. That's so good. Yeah, awesome. Okay, Tony.
What was the part about over the head?
So we're going to change. So you're going to change where on the collar you grab. Sometimes you're going to grab underneath, sometimes the side, sometimes you're going to reach over the top. Okay, we're just going to mix it up. I know, that's okay. Go ahead and, she's like, oh, I got a freebie. So go ahead and reach over the top. Good, and deliver the treat. Super. So the other thing, I mentioned this to a couple of y'all, is you can switch which hands. So sometimes you're reaching with the right hand, sometimes you're reaching with the left hand. We're not going to go all the way around a circle for that, but keep that in mind. The next thing we're going to do with our collar grab is we're going to get our dogs used to the fact that we might position them. We might change where they're located by moving them by the collar. So maybe we're lining up to do something and we would really rather them be a little bit more over here. So do your collar grab and then just change their position just a little bit and then reward them for allowing that. Let's go this way first, okay? So just move her position a little bit. Good girl, and give her a treat. Doesn't have to be a lot. I just want her to think that your hand coming toward and your hand repositioning her. Yes, that's it. It's a good thing. Super smart. So good. Good. She's like, I'm a confirmation dog. This is easy peasy.
Listen, she
She is the calmest boxer I have ever had in my life.
She is like she said, as steady as a rock.
If you would see my other boxers,
They're like, whoa. How old is she?
almost 16 months.
Okay, so she's still a baby.
She is.
Okay. Any questions on collar grab? So just a little quick review. It's always hand first, followed by treat. Then we're going to vary where on the collar we're grabbing. We're going to vary whether we are grabbing with our right hand or left hand. And then we're going to start to maneuver our dog and change their position as we're holding onto the collar. I thought of one other thing I didn't tell you. You can also, you can do a reset cookie, which what I mean by that is by just tossing a little treat a short distance from you and tell them to go get it. And then when they come back to you, you can do another practice. It's another way to get them to leave the area and make the choice to return so that you can get another collar grab in. Does that make sense? Okay, any questions on collar grab? What did you think? Was it fun? It was really basic. Okay, next game we're gonna play is Get Dressed. And let me grab a little prop leash and I'll show you this one. Okay, so Get Dressed is a game that I like to use. It's really helpful at the end of an agility run or the end of a sequence in training. And basically the idea is that you're going to present a loop and your dog will learn to come put their head through. So rather than like trying to chase them down to get the leash on at the end of the run, I'm telling you, they learn this game and think it's so fun. My dogs, if I do this, they're like a dolphin. Boom. They're jumping up to put their head through the loop because they've been rewarded so much for it. Can I demo it with her? May I have a treat? I'll let you hold the leash.
Look, I have that one in my mouth.
I appreciate you not giving me you can hold her leash. That's fine. So you know what? There is a cookie there. You are so right. I forgot all about it. So at the beginning of the game, we're going to lure them. What that means is we're going to put this down. I'm going to put a cookie on the other side and let her just put her head through so that she can get the treat. Yeah, get that cookie. You can get it. She's like, that doesn't smell like me. It's okay. There, good. This also gets them used to the things kind of sweeping over their head. What do you think? Reba, Reba. Oh,
It's not my mom.
yeah. Do you have,
I don't have another one.
okay, that's right. Let's try this one again. Good girl. Yeah, it's okay. Oh, that's so smart. Good. That's so smart. Yeah, see if it's me.
Nah.
She's like, I don't know. This is a little weird. It smells like somebody else. Good. So Leah, let's see if she'll make the decision to come forward. Good. You know what? Let's just reward her for that. Let's reward her for being willing to come investigate it. She's like, I'm not so sure about it.
Is it best to put a command with it? Kiddo?
Not yet. After we do this, we'll talk about commands. Let me grab everybody a leash so you can all have something to practice with. Hold on. I know. Cookies are good. You've got one? Here, Tony, you want one to practice with?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, you can go ahead and clip that one back on her and use the extra. So everybody's got something they can be practicing with. Oh, look at that. That was super smart. Yeah, right? We're like, this is fun. This is so good. All right, how are we doing if we offer it? We're like, is this cool? Is this good? Can I? No, sorry. Yeah, that's nice. Hi, Ryman. Go see your papa. Go ahead and step on her leash so she doesn't go too far. There we go. Good. And put it over her head. That's it. And you know what? This might be a hard one for her right now. So she's got an ouchie on her head.
Yeah.
So
The vet said is make sure you don't rub it.
yeah, you know what? We'll give her a pass on this game for today, just because we don't want to irritate that. Okay. So the progression on this game, and I'll come back to your question about the verbal in just a minute. The progression on this game is at first we have the treat and we're luring, right? They're making the decision to put their head through so that they can get the treat on the other side. As they get better, see if you can just put the cookie behind your back and see if they'll choose to yes, look at that. Has she done this before? No. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. Super good. Good, because agility is a game. So that's fantastic, right? And then what you can do is you can start to move it around. So you can start to throw a reset cookie and then have it available and see if they'll choose to come put their head through. All right? Is she still a little bit like not? Oh, there she's getting more comfortable with it. Good. Good, good, good. Awesome.
I need to use something other than her tongue leash.
Oh, because she's like, I will bite it now. I mean, it's understandable, right? If you're presenting it. Good girl. That's smart. All right. Does anybody have any questions about get dressed? She's thinking about it. She's like, what do I have to do? She's trying to figure out what the game is. There you go. There, we got it. Awesome. Good, good, good. Okay, go ahead and take a seat and let them have a little rest from this. If you have water for them, you might encourage them to get a drink of water. And actually, while I'm making a note, because I didn't cover this with the last class, but I think it's useful, so I can cover it with them next week. While I'm thinking about it, with regards to getting a dog that will drink water, so some dogs really don't like to drink when they're working. They whatever. And I learned this just with my own dogs. I found that if I was standing up and looking at them like, drink water, go ahead, get a drink, you can get a drink, they would not drink. They would not drink. But if I sat down and pulled out my phone and ignored them, they'd be like, oh, I guess we're not going to do anything. I guess I'll drink. And so if you have a dog that doesn't want to drink, try that. I'm not going to say 100% of the time it works, but a lot of the time, if you just ignore them and do something else, don't be staring at them. If they're thirsty, they'll take a drink if it's available to them. Okay. You asked about verbal commands. So my general rule of thumb with verbal commands is I follow an 80% rule, which I found out, I don't remember that this is where I picked it up from, but I just found this a couple of days ago. This comes from Bob Bailey. I don't know if y'all know who Bob Bailey is, but he's a long-time famous animal trainer from way back in the day. And I must have picked this up from him. I don't remember that, but that's where it seems like it came from. But anyway, the rule is that you want your dog, if you were to give them 10 opportunities to do the behavior, that 8 of the 10 they get it right before you put a name on it. So for example, if we were doing the leash game, you would present your loop 10 times, and 8 of the 10 they would come put their head through. That tells you that they understand what you're looking for and you can name it. And the reason we don't want to name it earlier is we don't want to name the wrong behavior. So I have a dog whose name is Beans. When I was training her, when I introduced her to the tunnel, she was really sure that she was supposed to jump on the top of the tunnel. She's like, this is it. This is so fun. She would jump on top of the tunnel. And if I was saying tunnel and she'd jump on the top, she, in her brain, she'd be like, oh, when mom says tunnel, I should jump on the top of this thing, right? And that's not what I want. I don't want her to learn the wrong behavior. So I want to make sure that they understand what we're looking for before we put a name on it for that reason, because we want to make sure we're naming the correct thing. Does that make sense? Yeah. It's humans. Like, we want to say something. Like, we want them, right? Yeah. Say it in your head until they get the hang of it. Okay. Any questions on what we've covered so far? We covered tips for water, verbal commands, collar grab, and get dressed. Everybody good so far? Okay. So now we're going to do some more fun stuffs. We're going to start with a little recall game. I have sectioned off a portion of the arena because that is way too much space for our baby dogs to have access to. So we are going to play a little game in this little mini ring. The way it's going to work is that you're going to drop a couple of treats in a bowl that's out there, and you can tell them to get the food, go get it. Or if they know, what it means, otherwise they'll probably just figure it out. And while they're eating the food, you're just going to move away, 5-10 feet away. And when they're done, when they pick their head up that they've eaten all the food, you're just going to call them. When they come to you, collar grab, treat. Okay, then go back and put more cookies in the bowl, step away. We'll do 3 turns for each dog. So it's just gonna be 1 dog at a time in a ring. You can go ahead and come first if you're good with that. Give me a minute, I need to close up some of the little gaps in here. That'll just take me a minute. Okay, so here's our bowl. And you can take the leash off if you feel comfortable with that. This is pretty contained. I'm not saying it's totally dog proof, because if somebody wanted to get out, they could jump over or push that and it would fall. But most of the time they're fine. So go ahead and drop a couple treats in the bowl, and then you'll move away. Oh, we don't have a collar. Does she have a collar? Okay, then you can just sort of reach for her neck if she doesn't have a collar on. Good, so let her eat the treat. Oh, she's not eating them. That's interesting. So she didn't eat the treats at all. Does that surprise you?
Yeah.
Really? Is she not food motivated, or?
She's light on food.
Okay. Do we have something that's high value enough for her?
Reba, here. Reba. Reba. Maybe we need to do
Does she have any dietary restrictions?
No.
Okay, let's see if this is interesting for her. Hey,
Reba, here.
what do you think of this? Is this very interesting? So I'm going to give them to you. You put them in the bowl. Okay, and then go ahead and step away. Maybe don't go too far. Yep. And then once she picks her head up, she liked those. Go ahead and call her.
Reba.
Good girl. Now, remember, we want to do, yes, collar first, then cookie. Perfect. Good. So she likes, oh, well, she ate a couple of them. Actually, she only ate one. So here, go back and see if we can get another rep. Go ahead and encourage her to come over. Go ahead and tap your finger in there and just get her to see. There we go. Good. And just go a few feet away and then call her to you.
Reba, here. Reba. Reba, here. Reba.
So let's go ahead and put her leash on. I want to address what's happening here. Okay. Hi. Come here, girlie. Let's get dressed. Let's get dressed. Good job. So sometimes we have dogs who need to feel comfortable in a space before they can work. And that might be what's happening with her. I don't know her very well. But what I want you to do right now is just walk her around for just a minute in this little area. Let her kind of check it out, see that there's no boogeyman, there's nothing weird. And then if she will do any tricks for you, sit down, wave, spin, anything at all, get her to do a couple of things so that once she's comfortable in this little space and she's done a little bit of work for you, we're going to try her again and see if she can do this game. Okay, so just walk her. Yeah, you can put her on the table. We'll be doing that in a few minutes. I'm going to go ahead and pick up the treats that are in here and take them out. Some dogs, you can take them into a new place and boom, they're fine. They don't care. They'll do their thing. And some dogs need to look around and feel safe and comfortable where they are before they can focus and do things for you. And every dog's different, and it's up to you to learn how your dog works and what they need for support. Good girl. Oh, look at you get on that nice table. That's so smart. Super. Okay, bring her back over here a little bit. Good job. And see if she will do just like a sit or a down or a spin or any kind of trick that she knows how to do. Yeah, that's a good girl. Super. Good, good, good. How does she respond to praise and play?
She's so soft.
Okay.
Now at home, she is just hyper crazy.
Okay. Is she into toys at all, or is she more into food, or neither? Okay.
She doesn't have any one big motivator. To be
Okay.
honest.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and ask her to do another trick, like something very simple, like a sit.
Reba, Reba, here. Here, Reba. Sit.
Good girl. Did you get her when she was a baby?
I did.
Okay. All right. Let's try the bowl game again. But this time we're going to keep the leash on, so you're not going to be able to go very far. So go ahead. Do you have any of the brown treats? Did I give you some back here? There's a couple of those. She
Bring
seemed
chicken
like
next time.
Yeah. Try something different. Good. All right. Now step to the end of your leash. Good. Collar to you.
Reba, here.
Good girl. Collar grab. So collar first, right? So we don't want to put the food out in front, because then
Okay.
she's coming to the food.
Okay.
We want her to be coming to your hand, because your hand is down, and then she's rewarded.
Okay.
She's,
Spit it out.
yes. That was too funny. Okay, encourage her back to the bowl. Good girl. Let her eat. And then when she picks her head up that she's done. Okay, see, she's eating now. That's good. And then when she picks her head up, we'll call her to, and then it's empty hand first toward her neck, then a cookie. And you may have to drop the leash at that point. Now she's like, I'm going to eat every molecule. She needed to get comfortable. Good girl. Collar to you. Hand on the collar. Yep. And then a cookie. That's it. All right, good. Let's let her have a rest. I'm going to have you exit out this side. Hey, are you Chastity? I'm glad you're here. We'll get you caught up in just a minute. We'll put you at the end of the line for this game that we're working on so you can watch a little bit. If you don't feel comfortable going through that gap, you can go around the outside if you like.
But if you don't mind, I'm going to walk her in case.
Perfect, perfect. Okay, Tina, you can come on in. Let me see if there's anything left. There's a little piece of cheese in the bowl. Is that going to be okay for her? She'll be thrilled.
Very food.
Okay, so I'm just going to step out of the way. This does not involve me. Do you feel like she needs to look around and get comfortable, or should she be all right?
Try without it.
Okay, sounds good. So what we're doing, Chastity, is we're putting a few treats in the bowl to give them something to do so that you can step away to work on a little recall. And then as the dog is recalling, when they get close to you, give her a minute and wait till her head comes up like, yes, good. Collar grab, yes. And then the cookie, that was the perfect collar grab. Very, very nice. Super. Okay, so cookies in the bowl. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, collar grab and a cookie. That was so smart. Super. Good, 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 good. She's like, okay, this game's not bad. This is kind of fun. Did somebody drop a cookie? Good girl. See if you can go a little further away. She's doing good. You know what? You're right. She was right. There was a cookie right there. Yay, collar grab. Good. And that was super good. So smart. Oh, yeah. What a good baby. What a good baby.
She's like, is there more?
I know. She's like, I gotta check. You never know. It could sprout more treats. Good job. Okay, who's next?
Come here, sweetheart. Here we go. Come here.
All right, and you can just kind of push that gate open. I'm sorry I didn't make a gap for you, but I think you'd be all right.
Leave it.
I know. It's up to you. You can do a leash off if you like, or if you feel more comfortable leaving it on, you can do that. Good, and then just step away. Good, collar grab and a treat. So smart. Excellent, beautiful. Good, good, good. She's like, yeah, let's do it. So fun.
Jason, come.
Good, collar grab and a cookie. Yay, that was so fun. Good girl. She's like, oh, you know what? You're right. There is another bowl over there. She's like, I will go with you. That's all right. Go ahead and put it in this one. Can you make them small and kind of scatter them around? So it'll take her a minute to sort of seek them out. Look at all the good things.
Jason, come.
Yes, that was awesome. Very nice. All right, Tony, it's Ryman's turn. Tony, you can come on around. I'm going to let you go first because she just got here so she can watch another one. You're not cutting in line, I promise. It's okay. While you're waiting your turn, if you want to practice just having your dog settle and lay down, as you know, if you've done agility, waiting around, waiting for your turn is kind of the name of the game at shows. So we're going to let her see that you've put some treats in here. Ryman, good girl. Good, that's probably enough. Good, now step away. Okay, go ahead and call her. Okay, grab for her collar. Collar first, then deliver the treat. So I want you to take the leash and just put it on the ground. What happened right there is it kind of the clasp swung up and hit her like in the face. She's like, okay, hold on, just wait, because she didn't eat all the treats. So now you can do another rep. You didn't even have to go back to the bowl. But call her to you.
Right.
Good girl. Reach for the collar with no treat in your hand. Good. Now deliver the cookie. Good job. Super. Okay, let's go do one more. So take a treat, go put it in the bowl. Good girl. Let her see you put it in the bowl. Good. And step away. Good. Now collar to you. Yay. Collar grab. And a cookie. Awesome. Okay, you can go ahead and put your leash on. Chastity will be up next. It's Blaze is your baby, right? Awesome. Hi. Go see your papa. Go see your papa. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay. Hi, little baby. Hi, little baby boy.
4 months old. I think
Okay.
he's going through a puberty.
Okay, then we won't push anything with him. Why don't you just walk him around a little bit and let him get comfortable? This is about one of the ages where that can happen. Good job. Oh, look at that. That's so nice. Yeah, that bowl's good, huh? So before you got here, we worked collar grab. Have you played collar grab with him before?
Sure.
Perfect. Go ahead and do just a little warm up of collar grab just so he'll remember. Yeah, that's so good. Good job. Yes, collar grab. Good. And go ahead and drop a couple cookies in the bowl. I think actually he perked right up once he knew. He's like, oh, I know this game. I can do that. Good. And just step a little bit away. And whenever his head comes up that he's done eating, you can call him towards you.
Please. Please.
It's all right.
Please.
Yay, good baby. We may need to take the leash off because he's stepping on it, and that's giving him a little small correction on his neck. You're a good baby.
If he inside peas, I'm so sorry.
Do you have a belly band for him?
I do not, but I can get one.
Okay. Do we think, because we have a show in here tomorrow, so we want to try really hard to not have any peas.
Okay.
I have some belly bands here.
Can
Do you?
we wrap him?
Yeah. Go ahead and put his leash on for just a minute.
Okay.
We'll step him out here and put a belly band on him.
Uh-oh.
I think everybody else in the class is girls, right? Yeah. So nobody else.
I had some at my shop and I didn't think
That's all right.
No.
I'm like, I got some girl things and some boy things in here. We're going to find a
I
boy one.
before we came in, but it doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't always mean. Okay, those look like those are Frisbees. Okay, they must be in here. Aha.
Yes, there we go.
Here's a boy one. I'll let you put it on him.
Sure.
What do you think? So maybe have some treats. Maybe drop a little pile of treats on the ground. So for those who are unfamiliar with belly bands, basically it's like a little headband that you put around the middle of boy dogs if you think they might have an accident. And since we have a show in here tomorrow, we want to try to keep it pee-free if possible. He's like, okay, this wasn't so bad. I got to pick up a lot of cookies.
He's more treat motivated than you.
He really likes his cookies. Like, I'm an Aussie. That's what we do. We eat treats. Actually, if you want to go let her, give her permission, let her, there's some treats. No, you can bring him back. But if you want to let her clean up once they're passed,
Good boy.
yeah, give her permission to get, because I see some still. If you want to, you don't have to. Okay. Good job. So cookies in the bowl. Good. And then step away. And then once he picks his head up, he's, I'm still eating.
Please.
Good boy, collar grab. Awesome. Super.